Yes, so I'll do the voiceover for the video. So this is the site, and we have placed a casting yard on the site itself. It's a 1 acre casting yard. We are manufacturing bathroom pots, kitchen pots as volumetric components. These are the main load-bearing members of the building. There are total 7 buildings in this project with 16 apartments per floor and in G+8 format. And our actual groundwork started in the month of August last year, and the progress that you are seeing is till the month of May. This video was taken in the month of May, so in almost 8 months we were able to complete 80% of the project, and all these structures of these balance buildings are completed by the month of mid of June, and now we are in the process of finishing and handing over the site in a couple of months. Can you go back to the presentation now? Sir, how can I change the slides? Okay. Go down. Next slide. Okay, next slide. Yeah. So if we talk about precast building systems, these are the major components: bathroom pot, kitchen pots, load-bearing walls, and staircases element, and the main core is also made with 2D walls. And next slide. So we call it third generation construction technology. The benefits are these are Lego-like plug-and-play modules casted and finished in a factory and assembled on site. If we compare it with 2D precast, we almost have 1/3 of the elements compared to 2D precast. So if in our project it was around 9,000 elements, if I had to do it in 2D precast, it would have been 27,000 elements. So it saves a lot of time in construction. Next slide. And so benefits are reduced labor costs, lesser material wastages, higher quality structures because we are using better, higher grade of concrete and working in a factory environment. And these are earthquake compliant structures. Next slide, please. So how do we modularize architectural plan? We generally divide it into modules so that they are easily liftable and transportable. And we define the weight of the element first, and then divide our concept plan into various elements. So if I have to divide this 2 BHK into modules, it can be in like this 6 modules. It can be easily constructed. Next slide. This is the exploded view of a 2 BHK. Next. So the steps for modularization is this. Next slide. So it's a combination of 2D and 3D elements. The passage area, which is non-repeating, can be done with 2D precast, and 3D precast can be used to cast the repeatable components. The manufacturing processes, we process the steel, we put the steel into 3D molds. We use self-compacting concrete to cast the modules, and we also use slag cement here, which is almost 65% slag. That's why we have to use steam curing to gain the strength within 12 hours. And with steam curing, we were able to achieve almost 80% of the final strength of the concrete. And we were able to erect the very next day. It was a very compact site, Ranchi. We were building 5 lakh square feet in almost 4.75 acres area. So whatever we were producing, we have to consume next day. So types of pots, skip. Next slide. Come, Abhijit. So manufacturing processes, we can manufacture in 2 parts, 1 part, single part. So in Ranchi, we have used single casting method because we were having more number of repetitions. Go forward. So these are some images from the casting line in Ranchi. Finishing line, erection site, transportation, training plants, some other projects that we did. Next slide. Yeah, please. So if we quickly compare it with conventional construction, this is almost consumes 60% lesser manpower, it is 50% faster, and like our Honorable JS sir said, if we consider time also a cost, so it is much cheaper compared to conventional construction, and it is much safer because almost 1/3, or let's say only 20% of the manpower is working on site, comparison with other technologies. So how can a conventional building benefit from modular construction? That is by using bathroom pots, because bathroom is a component where all the trades are happening, like finishing, waterproofing, tiling, and joinery works. So it is a man-hour. It is the highest man-hour density area. So it is best to be shifted to a let's say modular factory. And next, so types of bathroom boards can be normal concrete board, which we have used in Ranchi, lightweight concrete board or drywall boards. And methods of installing, it can be drop-in or slide-in, depends on what kind of board we are using. Yeah, I think we can end the presentation. Thank you.